Hi, Colin here from the UCBA Math Lab, and today we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing fractions. Multiplying fractions is pretty straightforward. Here's an example. Simply multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, and you're done. The trick to multiplying whole numbers by fractions is to think of the whole number as itself divided by 1. Then you simply do what we did in the last slide. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, and you're done. Dividing by fractions is a bit more complex, but there's a simple trick that makes it easy. Keep, change, flip. Here's an example. Instead of directly dividing, we're going to keep the first number, change the division to multiplication, and flip the fraction we're dividing by. More technically, this is known as multiplying by the reciprocal. What should we do here? As before, we think of 3 as 3 over 1. Then we can multiply by the reciprocal of that and simplify. Another important concept to be familiar with here is reducing. Dividing a non-zero number by itself gives you 1. To show this with fractions, we usually cross out the common factor, which is 5 in this case. This works when we have multiple factors as well, and this gives us one way of simplifying a fraction into lowest terms. I talk more about order of operations in another video, but here it's good to remember that multiplication and division can be done in either order. Rather than multiply my 3 numerators together here, I cancel them with their matching denominators and easily obtain the answer. Here's a more involved problem that uses this trick. First, I factor each individual number, then I reduce and simplify. Pause if you need to and take a moment to make sure you really understand everything I did here. Time for some practice. As always, I encourage you to pause the video here and work out as many of these as you can with pencil and paper. And here are the answers. For more math, physics, and statistics help, please visit us at the UCBA Math Lab. Drop-ins are welcome. You can email us, or you can set up a virtual session with one of our tutors using TutorTrack.